Hi everyone, it's Jill. Welcome to my kitchen. Now today I'm bringing something to you that I'm a little bit confused about. I'm trying to decide if this is an art project or if this is a recipe. And I have come to the conclusion that it's both. So we're going to call this food art. Food art. What do you need for this? You are going to need either some crescent rolls, or you can buy the pizza dough that just comes all in one sheet to roll out. You're going to need that. You are going to need a pan. You are going to need cooking spray. You are going to need a variety of vegetables or fruit. Okay, today I chose to use vegetables. Totally up to you. If you want a sweeter recipe, you can go ahead and use fruit. All right, so a couple things that I already did ahead of time so we could speed this along and you didn't have to wait to watch me. What I did is first I washed my hands and I preheated my oven. So I set my oven to 375 degrees. 375 degrees. And when we're done, we're going to be baking this for about 9 to 12 minutes. All right, so I've washed my hands. I took all the veggies that I'm going to use and I have cut them. See that? I cut them up already and I put them in little dishes. Okay, now it's going to be important with this project that you get permission from a parent and they probably come and help you, because you are going to be using a stove or your oven and you're going to be using a knife to cut your fruits or your veggies or whatever you decide to put on there. Maybe you're going to use different cheeses. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. All right, so also what I did ahead of time is I sprayed my pan and I rolled out. I only had crescent rolls. So I used crescent rolls, and I don't know if you can see this, they kind of have the perforations. So I just squeezed those together. I just squeezed the perforations together. Now this ultimately is my canvas, all right, or my piece of paper. This is what I'm going to use to decorate. And I'm going to use my fruits or my vegetables as the things that I'm going to use. So instead of markers or paints, I'm going to use food to decorate my canvas. All right, so for me, I've chosen to make flowers, like a flower scene on mine. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to use to put at the bottom is grass. So I took some green onions, which are these, and I cut these stems off and cut them real thin. Make grass. So now what I'm going to do, I'll show you here. I'm going to put them on the bottom of my canvas or piece of paper. I have my grass. So I'm going to quickly do that. Now once again, pick any scene that you want. Maybe you want it to be a space scene and you're going to use different types of berries as your planets. What are some other ideas? Maybe you're going to make a beach scene. All kinds of different ideas that you can use. Okay, so I have squished my grass down into my dough. I probably need a little less. Some of it might come off. There you go. So I have my grass down in my dough. Okay, now I'm going to make the stems of the flowers. So I have, once again, my green onions, and I have 3 stems right here. I'm going to put my longest stem in the middle and my other 2 off to the sides, which I'll show you in just a second. So I'm just pressing them down into the dough, which I know you can't see right now. I'm just pressing it down into the dough, so when the dough bakes, it'll kind of bake around it and attach it in there. Yahoo! So this is going to be a beautiful floral kind of bouquet. Okay, so there are my stems. So my grass is out of the green onion, so it's basically what I did with the stems, but then I just cut them up shorter and width and lengthwise. There we go. All right, now for the flowers. Exciting! Exciting, exciting. I'm going to use tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes that I've cut up already. I am going to use some orange peppers, and I'm going to use some snow peas. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is with snow peas. I'm going to use the one of my cherry tomatoes to be the center of my flour. Then I'm going to attach my snow peas around it. Let me do that real quick. The snow peas are going to go around. I really like snow peas. They kind of have a sweet flavor to them. What's your favorite vegetable? Or your favorite fruit? Or both, one of each. Okay. So now I have my snow peas, and all I do when I do this is I just press it down a little bit. Press, press, press. So it just indents into the dough and sticks in there. There we go. Now the next one I'm going to use is, I'm going to use my peppers. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, this is going to be fun. I might even just break them apart a little bit. Roll it up to be my center. Did you hear that? The oven is ready. See, I was preheating it. I told you. Now it's ready to go. Oh, I'm so excited. Are you so excited? How fun is this to take food and make it into art? Have you ever done that? What a great idea. We can make lots of things into artwork, can't we? Things we never thought we could. Okay, so I have now my flour. This one's going to go off mine a little bit, but that's okay. There's my flour made out of orange peppers. And I use the mini peppers for those, the smaller ones, and then I just cut them to make those little circles and took the seeds out. Okay, so my last flour, I want it to be red. So what I'm going to take is Brussels sprouts. So I have Brussels sprouts in here. You can see those. And that's going to be the center of my flour. It's nice and round, and I just cut that in half with my Brussels sprouts. And with those tomatoes too, I did the same thing. I cut everything in half. Okay, so that's going to be my center. I'm going to find a smaller one. And if your flours overlap, that's fine. That is great. All right. Now my petals of my flour are going to be my tomatoes that I cut in half. So I'm going to press them into my dough. I'll show you how you're doing this. Let's see if that kind of. I'm just pressing it into the dough. Taking another one, pressing it into the dough. Dough, 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 a dear. Should we sing too? Singing while we cook? There we go. There is my third flour. Now, how in the world can these flowers grow? They need, I know you're saying it, sunshine! So I need to add the sun in. So I'm gonna put the sun in the corner. I think this is a really good spot for the sun, right up there. So now I have my mini yellow peppers, okay, that I'm gonna put in the corner. And I cut one big circle, and then I went down and I cut two more to fill in. And I'll show you in just a second here how that turns out. Right there. So that's just pushed in. And then I added the centers. Now I'm gonna make the rays coming out. So the same thing, I just took that pepper, the same pepper, and I cut it the long way to make the little rays. Put one there, and there, and there, and there, and there is my sunshine. Well, here's my artwork right there. You could add anything else you want. Maybe you want to add butterflies. Be creative. Make this your own delicious surprise. Okay, so now that we have this done, if you want to add, you can add some seasonings on if you want. Maybe you like garlic powder or something like that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just going to leave it how it is. So from here, now we have to place this in our oven and bake it for 9 to 12 minutes. Or also go ahead, if that's for what I had on my rolls, look on the back of yours and see how it needs to be baked. All right, so here we go. It's time to put it in the oven. Are you ready? I'm excited. Here it's gonna go into the oven. Alrighty. And now we wait. Are you ready to see our finished product? Drum roll, please. Make sure you use hot pads when you take that out of the oven. Look at that. There's our delicious scene. Our delicious spring scene. Can you believe it looks so tasty? And almost looks so pretty though too. I mean, it does look so pretty. It's almost too pretty for me to eat. Almost. It looks delicious. So, hey, I have to go because my kids are waiting to eat this delicious masterpiece. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that yours turn out great. And gosh, I would love to see some pictures of the creations that you made. Thanks for joining me. Happy baking and art, food art. Bye.